Maryland Spotlight. It's all about Maryland living.
Welcome to Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight. You know, real estate is really hot right now. So what I've done, I've invited some investors, some real estate and retirement investors to join me to talk about investing in real estate. Chad Kasner, Scott McDonald, co-founders of Keys to Retirement, the K2R Nation. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your business.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we've got two phases for our business. One is we work with investors to teach them basic fundamentals of how to invest, how to find a sound, safe, controllable and predictable investment, so that the last thing anybody wants is to get into an investment, not know what they're doing, and lose money. So our goal is to teach them how to find a predictable and controllable way of getting into it. Once they learn the fundamentals, then we have another side of the business where we actually work with the investors. We do real estate together. We do larger projects. We could do blocks of properties. We could do areas of properties where we're focusing on investing the real estate at, and it's more of a cooperative effort than it is to teach somebody how to do it and send them out on their own.
And that was what our program was before. It was more teach them and give them self-empowerment, go out and do it.
But you still have that support.
Still have that support. Even more support now is what we've done it in a group effort, where you're going to go out and get trained, but then you're going to know exactly where to buy, how to buy it, what the values are, why we're in the area, and come up with a complete strategy on the whole scientific way we go about doing it.
Well, is this a good time to invest in real estate? Is that a loaded question?
We almost didn't even have time to come here.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really ever a bad time as long as you have a certain exit strategy. I mean, one of the things we do is we don't dictate what the market tells us. The market tells us what to do, and then we just follow what it has. But if you have different exit strategies for different situations, it's always a good time to invest. But now, quite honestly, there's never been a better time. 70-year low in property values, interest rates at 40-year lows. I mean, you can't get money cheaper to buy properties, and you can't get these assets cheaper than they've ever been.
And we've been saying it through the whole cycle of the downtime, when you heard about the foreclosures, the short sales, and now you see the swing in the media and the news saying, hey, now's the time to buy, now's the time to buy to get rentals. Everybody's saying it, from Buffett to every expert saying put your money in there. 3%, 4% interest rates, why not do that with it? And now we're saying, hey, these guys have still been around during those times, they're still buying properties. We were profitable then, we're profitable now, and we're going to be way profitable in the future.
Now, who do you see coming to you to invest? Like, could I come, average Joe?
The great thing about real estate is it doesn't discriminate. I mean, it really doesn't matter, race, sex. It doesn't matter any of that type of stuff. Really what it comes down to is understanding the principles, how to invest. You've got the opportunity. If you have cash, there's certain things you can do. If you don't have cash, there's certain things you can do to get leverage. So, it's anybody that wants to get into this. We call it the great equalizer. Everybody always talks about investing in the stock market. That's kind of the way where most people go, 401ks, IRAs. Well, it takes money to invest into the stock market, where real estate, you don't have to have a lot of money to get started with this. There's opportunities to get started with or without cash and get yourself going.
If you're looking at the type of person, it's anybody. It could be you. We have firemen, we have policemen, when they have pension issues, where they're going to continually build towards their retirement. Right. We have 22-year-olds that are coming out of college, knowing that maybe they're not making the money they used to make, or whatever their degree is.
This is a good way to do it. I mean, how quickly can you make money doing this? You can
get into the way we've set it up is there's some training involved. We want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing and know how to do it. But as quickly as 2 weeks into our program, you're out investing in properties. There's no reason for delays. We don't do courthouses stuff. We don't overanalyze the situation. It's hands-on. Let's get in, let's get on, and make some money.
Well, that's good, and I'm sure that the earlier you start, the better.
Yeah, I mean,
especially everybody
can take their own pace at it. Scott had mentioned the 22-year-olds. Well, we've had senior citizens get into this as well, and goes back into that exit strategy.
We have an 86-year-old gentleman that is very successful, and he's did it as a hobby to leave for his grandkids.
Yeah, he's building a legacy for his grandchildren.
That's what you have to do. I mean, you have to build the wealth to pass on, and then it just, it's like anything else.
Absolutely. And the way we do it, if you go to our website, you'll see we create fun out of this.
Tell me your website.
It's key. You can go to K2R Nation.com.
Okay.
We went K2RNation.com to make it easier, or keys-to-retirement.com.
Okay.
If you go there, you'll see our YouTube. You'll see all this stuff. You'll see these videos that we're on with you. You'll see the excitement of it. We want you to know what your neighbors are doing, and a lot of times you'll find your neighbor on our website. It's pretty neat to see. We have family members doing it. We have husbands and wives doing it. We have a lot of fathers bring their sons or daughters into it while they're in college to learn how we make money outside of having to go get a job.
Well, it's certainly interesting, your business, and very timely in this real estate market.
yeah.
Well, Chad and Scott, thank you so much. Keys to Retirement Nation, professional investment experts. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us on Maryland Spotlight.